Hey guys, I'm EthAnswers from Stockholm Supply, and today I want to present to you what I think is the nicest dust collection system for anybody with a lathe that's trying to collect the sawdust off your lathe, the sanding sawdust mostly here. Now it's a combination of different products, but they mesh together really well, and it's really nicely suited for churners here. So what I have is the 2-motor 55-liter Camvac. That's the 2.7 horsepower version here. Now I have that connected to the Mullet Cyclone right down here. And then on the end of that Mullet Cyclone, we have this boom arm. Now this boom arm is fully adjustable to pretty well any position that you want, which is very handy for wood churners because the sawdust could be going multitude of different directions here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this boom arm up so I'm right close to that piece I'm going to sand. And because we have this Cyclone on the bottom here, the vast majority of my sawdust is going to end up in the Cyclone rather than the Camvac itself. And the other really nice thing, both these units are on wheels right now, and they are actually solidly connected. So if I move my Camvac, that Cyclone will move as well. So if you do need to move your position of your dust port here, you can do that very easily depending where you're going to be sanding. So yeah, now the sandpaper I'm going to be using, this is Klingspor's J-Flex sandpaper here. This is a 180 grit. Now the reason I'm using this is very flexible, really nice for flexing around the corners of your turning. But also what I like about this, it's very easy to tear. Not only torn crosswise or right that direction there, but you can also tear it lengthwise really easy. So for different sizes of churned pieces, you can pretty much get whatever width and length paper you need very easily, and it's very flexible. So that's what I'm going to be using here. So yeah, let me show you how this all works. Okay, so now I have locked my lathe in reverse here. I find that works a little bit better for sanding because we're pulling the grain in the opposite direction that we churned. Now this piece is nothing. This is just an example piece that I quickly churned up with some different profiles on it. And this is a piece of ash that we'll be sanding here. Now I have my dust port positioned behind the piece. When I sand this, my sawdust, I'm actually basically going to aim it so it ends right into the chute. So it'll be really easy to do here. So let me turn the lathe and the vacuum on and we'll get going. Now I'm going to start with just one motor, and we'll test it with a single motor. Now, if you find you're using a really coarse piece of sandpaper and you are removing a lot of sawdust, or you're trying to collect some of the sawdust from your turning tool, what you can do is use both motors on the Camvac, but with a single motor, that's plenty just to get the sawdust that I'm making with some sandpaper. Let me show you what it looks like with 2 motors running here. So there really is no escape for that sawdust when you have this port set about 2 inches away from the piece. So yeah, it is a very nice system if you're looking to collect the sawdust off your lathe. There's nothing really perfect out there for a lathe, but I think the combination of a Camvac with this boom arm, that's about as close to perfect as I've ever seen a dust collector for a lathe there. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, you can email me at info@stockholmsupply.com or just comment on the video. And thanks for watching.